Oh, I don't even know.
Okay, you're live. You're live.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No, they're looking at you right now.
What?
Oh, you want to sit down now?
Well, I don't know. Let me try going on one of the other things.
Well, okay, if you want to speak, go ahead.
Well, I don't really know what to say right now. Exit the...
Well, if you don't, I can talk about some things.
Okay, I'm not sure what to say right now.
Okay, well, you want to look? You want to let them see, say hi? You can say hi anyways, huh?
I'm wondering what is this?
How about you say hi?
Hi. Look at this. Check it out. It's like, you think it's worth money or something?
No, that's not worth money, baby.
Nobody have it here. That's other stuff.
Okay, how about I talk to him then? Huh? You want to let me talk to him?
I don't know. Go ahead. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. You know what you're doing, okay, on there. I don't really know what I'm doing, okay. You know what you're doing, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
My lady wanted to get on, and
Not really.
she had an idea she wanted to talk, but apparently she got shy.
Yeah,
but
shy,
anyways, let's talk about solutions. And I got a great one. It'll go a long way in fixing the ozone. I've mentioned it to at least a couple people already. I think you kind of like the idea. Might sound a little radical at first, but when you think about it, it really isn't, and it's going to do a lot of good. A lot of good.
Turn it more towards you.
Baby, come on, let me talk.
Turn it more this way.
It is. You're right there. Okay, they can see.
On it right now.
Okay. See how things can be.
User.
Oh, well, see how easy you can flip. Probably heard that, maybe. Yeah. It's been that way for the last few days, kind of back and forth. Well, I'd almost rather just go toe to toe with the disorder at full bloom. You know, it's hard to, a little hard to control in some ways when it's back and forth. But at least I get to see my Terry in that, So, anyways, back to solution. Now, whoops, sorry about that. I would say, first of all, there wouldn't be like a warning. I mean, you know it's coming, but there's not going to be a warning on the exact day necessarily. It's just going to be done. And reason for that is that if we close all the national parks, the game wardens and the park rangers can then go amongst the campers, fishermen, whatever may be there, and ask for volunteers. And I think the best place to look would be the ones that like to go out there. They're going to be most apt to want to volunteer. So if you already got them out there, it'd be a whole lot easier to gather them up, Well, not gather them up as that such, but, if they don't want to volunteer, fine, they can go on home. But I bet you get a whole lot of volunteers out there to want to help clean up the national parks of any garbage you may find. And I'm sure there's a lot of parks that are kept relatively clean, but I think we all know that some go and dump, piles. And that way we can get the national parks cleaned up. And what is going to happen when they're closed? Well, let's just have all our weekend as community barbecues. Imagine a Central Park just completely loaded with everyone barbecuing on the weekend, especially one as big as Central Park. That's a good example to pick out because imagine you're barbecuing, where you you pick your spot, and maybe you don't necessarily do it the first day. You could, but eventually you're probably going to see, well, let's see what's happening down at the other end where they're barbecuing, and eventually you start visiting the different parts of the park, see what's going on, and little by little you begin to get acquainted with everybody. Now I realize some neighborhoods may not have a close park, but hey, there's a lot of places. Maybe there's a vacant lot or something. You can kind of clean it up and make it a place to hold these sort of things. Maybe someone's got just a huge yard that can do it. There's a lot of ideas you can use too.
Off of there.
See what I mean?
I know what you're doing, Mike.
Here
I
we go.
know what you're doing. I bought
Called
that.
schizoaffective disorder.
I paid for Mike.
This is where it's going. But anyways, I may have to go outside and finish this. But
Get out.
see what's going to happen here. The force can start to help replenish the air. And since you ain't really driving anywhere, look at how much pollution we stop. Just in the driving of vehicles. Just in that little way. And there's plenty of other ways you can help in eliminating a lot of driving. Now, I can understand certain situations, you still got to use it, but if we start using other alternatives to get to work, that'll go a big way. Companies can maybe start using vans to go around and pick up their workers, the ones that don't have readily available ways, and eliminate their cars in that fashion if they got ride to work from work. And, you see where I'm leading here. And, of course, I got to put a little more ideas in those smokestacks. Obviously, we got to definitely do something like that. We can't continue to just, we'll fine them. Well, as long as it's cheaper to pay the fine than put in the fixes, why are they going to do the fixes? They'll just keep paying the fines. That's all they're going to do. So obviously that ain't working. So make the fines to a point where it's cheaper to do the fixes. That's really pretty simple. And they'll do that if it costs more in fines than it does to make the fixes. Well, they're going to make the fixes, right? It gets pretty simple, don't it? Most things, when you really stop and think about it, it's simple solutions. And, there's other things you can start implementing. How about using some of those aircraft carriers to go and load up some of that plastic floating out in the ocean there? They got a lot of room on their decks. They can carry a heck of a lot of it out of there at one time. I know there's a lot of people, liking what's already being done by the people that are going out there and loading up. But hey, they can only get so much at a time with what they've got. But an aircraft carrier, you can probably get a hell of a lot cleaned up real quick with just a few loads on an aircraft carrier. I think you can agree with that, I'm pretty sure. And, I think I might have mentioned some of these before, but, and I'm guilty, I've been trying to do better about it, about being a litter bug, I try and hold on to garbage till I find a garbage container. I still might find myself where I'm far from one and I'm smoking. I'll try at least get the butt in the gutter there where the street sweeper can get it, I certainly hope so. They do pretty good when they go through there. They look pretty clean after one's gone by, so I know it's still kind of being a little bug, but at least at some places, it's a good chance going to get picked up anyway. And I ain't advocating, oh, just throw it in the gutter, just throw it. No. I'm not advocating that. I'm really not. Best thing to do is throw it in a garbage can, some kind of garbage container, whatever. Maybe I need to start throwing it in my pocket, and I do that. I do that, throw that. Oh, I'll get rid of the tobacco part, so it's just a filter, because that's the part where the tobacco biodegradable. We ain't worried about that. Paper, not necessarily, I mean, if it's readily available to pick up, you go ahead and pick it up. But, it's the stuff that's not biodegradable is the biggest thing. I got a call coming in, and I got to answer it. All right, I'm going to have to cut this one short. Anyways, my lady just wanted to get on to begin with, but I think you see, I got other ideas. Trust me on that, okay? And I'll think up some more. Guarantee you. Yeah, okay. Here we go.
God.
Hello, can you give me a moment? Hello? What?
What did it say?
That's Harry.
Harry?
Yeah. Oh, well. Why do you want that crazy fuck to come?